Lesson 29, Waterbodies. අපි බලමු මේකේ මොකද්ද කරන්න යන්නේ කියලා. So it's a different topic. Waterbodies කොම එකපාරට මොකද්ද මේ කියලා හිතනවා. Let's have a look at it. Holiday by the sea and leisure time. What do you see in the picture? Do you like to spend a vacation at this hotel? Why? ඉතින් පේන්නේ මොකද්ද picture එක? I see a hotel by the sea. There's also the beach. There's a pool. Seems like a lot of people are there enjoying the summer time or the hot season. I actually like to spend a vacation not near a hot place but rather a much colder place. Maybe I'd like to spend my vacation in Nuwara, which is much colder. I mean, I do like the hot one, but maybe not at this point, okay? Because it's so hot these days. So let's discuss. Do you like going on vacation by the sea? So Waterbodies by now, you should be able to understand it's about places, rather water things like the river, the lake, the sea, what else? Those kind of places, right? So, do you like to go on vacation by the sea? නිවාඩුවකට යන්න කැමතිද? Yes, because you could do many things. You could go for a swim. You could go for diving, scuba diving, right? You could also go surfing. You could sit by the beach and sunbathe and read a book. ඉතින් ඔය වගේ reasons දෙන්න පුළුවන්. නැත්නම් you can say no. I don't like a vacation by the sea because it's too hot. In Sri Lanka, it's always hot. So I'd rather go on a vacation to a much colder place. Are there many hotels by the sea in your country? Yes, there are plenty of hotels because Sri Lanka is an island. What do you find special about hotels by the sea? So the main specialty is that there's a lot of variety or there's different types of seafood. And the hotels are really nice because they're made with a sea view and you can then go to the beach, sit down and relax. Do you prefer holiday near a lake, river or the sea? I would like to try a holiday by a river or a lake. I have never gone on a holiday to such a destination, like, to stay by or, really to have a holiday near a hotel, staying in a hotel or a motel. I've never had that opportunity. So I would really like to try that one. What do people enjoy doing when they visit rivers, lakes and the sea? So rivers and lakes, I think, going around, sightseeing, taking photographs, right? Camping. Sea, of course, sunbathing, surfing, scuba diving. What benefits do you think people get from the activities they enjoy in the water? I think it's relaxing. It's also really healthy, like going for a swim, surfing can be really healthy. And you can learn a lot about the life in water, right? So there are different types of fish, different types of insects, animals that live in water. So you could learn about those. You could learn about basically the sea life, the life in rivers and lakes. If the beach hotel has a good pool too, where would you spend most of the time? I would still spend it by the beach because more than the pool, I enjoy sitting by the beach. What are the advantages and disadvantages? Well, having a pool is good because people can then relax. Some people can't sea bathe and they can't swim in the sea, so that would be nice to have a pool. How long do you normally visit the sea when you go on holiday? I mean, we would go for 3-4 days the most. Do you think water safety should be taught in school so people can enjoy water more safely? Definitely. I think we should teach children how to survive in water and measures to be taken in order to be safe So I definitely agree with this statement. Practice question 2. Economical water bodies. Talk about a river, lake, sea or ocean that is important for your country's economy. Right? Typical part 2. දැන් මේ වචනේ water bodies කියන එකම මම ගත්තේ because හදිස්සියවත් එහෙම එකක් තිබුණොත් then you would be shocked. මොකද්ද මේ water body කියන්නේ, right? So you would get confused, and when you are confused you would not answer the question properly. ඒ වගේ surprises තියාගන්න එපා exam එකට. Go well prepared, know your language, know vocabulary to speak, right? So what is body of water? What is this body of water? How was it used in the ancient times? මොකක්ද ඒක? sea එකද, river ද, lake එකද, ocean එකක්ද, මොකක්ද ඒක? දියැලක්ද, waterfall එකක්ද? What is it? Right? ඒක කොහොමද අතීතේ පාවිච්චි කරේ? How is it used today? අද වෙනකොට පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ කොහොමද? Why is it important for your country's welfare? ලංකාවට නැත්නම් තමන් ජීවත් වන රටට ඇයි ඒක වැදගත් වෙන්නේ? ආර්ථිකමය වශයෙන් තියෙන වැදගත්කම මොකද්ද? ලංකාවට ඒකෙන් තියෙන ප්‍රයෝජන මොනවද? Right? So I would talk about Mahavali. Let me give you an example, right? You could also talk about the Indian Ocean or anything else you prefer. Mama gatte Mahavali lesi hinda. You can talk about anything. The Great Sandy River, the Mahavali River, is the longest river in Sri Lanka. It starts in the Polvatura area and its water source starting in Horton Plains National Park. The river reaches the Bay of Bengal on the southwestern side of Trincomalee Bay. The bay includes the first of the number of submarine canyons, making Trincomalee one of the finest natural deep-sea harbours in the world. As part of the Mahavali Development Program, the river and its tributaries are dammed at several locations to allow irrigation in the dry zone. Also, the Mahavali system supplies more than 40% of Sri Lanka's electricity needs. I think වැදගත්කම තමයි මහවැලින් ලංකාවේ තියෙන විදුලි බලයෙන් 40% පමණ එන්නේ මහවැලිය වටා තියෙන අපි හදාගන්න ඉලෙක්ට්‍රිසිටි වලින්. ඊට අමතරව මහවැලිය ආශ්‍රිතව කලාප බිහි කරා මහවැලි කලාප කියලා. ඒ වැවිල dry zones වල බිහි කරේ, right? ඒකෙන් වාරි කර්මාන්තය කරනවා. So a lot of things happen around these, right? Especially the Mahavali River, which is very important for Sri Lanka in terms of its economy and development, right? ඉතින් ඒ හින්දා ඕගොල්ලෝ වචන පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුරුදු වෙන්න. මොකද්ද මේ කොහෙටද යන්නේ මොන වගේ වචනද තියෙන්නේ වටා, right? ඒක පුරුදු වෙලා පොඩ්ඩක් හරි ගියොත් මොන හරි question එකක් ඒ වටා આવොත් you will feel very comfortable to answer the question, right? Are there any advantages, disadvantages of water transport? දැන් වතුර හරහා අපි යම් කිසි දෙයක් ප්‍රවාහනය කරනවා නම් වාසි මොනවද? අවාසි මොනවද? සමහරක් වෙලාවට තෙල් වගේ දේවල් අපි හැමතිස්සෙම වතුර හරහා ප්‍රවාහනය කරන්නේ බර වැඩි සහ safe. පාරෙන් ගෙනියනකොට මොන හරි වෙලා වුණොත් මුළු රටක්ම ගෙනි ගන්න පුළුවන්, right? So it's safe. අහිතකර දේවල් තමයි ගොඩක් ගණන් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් අර වගේ ලීක් එකක් ආවොත් මුහුදෙම සත්තු මත්ස්‍යයන් මැරෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේ වාසි අවාසි ගැන කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්න ඕනේ. Do you think there have been any changes in the number of jobs available in fishing and water transport industries? I think with the problems that happen with especially the fuel, the fisheries industry I think dropped for some time, but now it's picking up gradually. But the water transport industry also, we've lost a lot of employees. Lots of people are migrating. So I think the number of jobs, I don't think has changed. I just think the number of people working in the industry has reduced. Right? And ඒකට මම reasons දුන්නා. So පොඩ්ඩක් තව බැලුවොත් advantages, disadvantage. වතුර හරහා ප්‍රවාහනය කරන එකේ maintenance cost is low, best transport for heavy goods and dangerous goods, natural way of transportation and cause less pollution to the environment, cheapest form of transport as compared to road and rail, it provides flexible service. හැබැයි disadvantage එකක් තමයි during monsoon season navigation is difficult, slow transportation, not suitable for short distances, costly to build the routes for transportation, cannot travel during cyclones. So හොඳ නරක දෙකම තියෙනවා. Practice question 3, a water body I like. So you have to describe a river, lake or sea which you like. ඒකට කියන්න ඕනේ, this is a typical part 2 question, right? What the river or lake or sea is called, where it is, what the land near it is like, why you like this river, lake or sea, do you go to this river, lake or sea often, and is this lake, river or sea popular with other people? ඉතින් මේක typically part 2 question එකකට එන්න පුළුවන්. So just go through it so that you're confident if you get a topic like this. Right? දැන් මම මහවැලිගේ example එකක් දුන්නා. ඒකම ඔයගොල්ලන්ට තව ටිකක් develop කරන්න පුළුවන්. Question number 4, life in water. This is a beautiful activity, right? Watch the short clip about the Great Barrier Reef. So Great Barrier Reef is in Australia and I would really like you to watch this video, right? The link is here. The link is below the video. So you can just click on it and watch. After you watch it, answer these questions. Is it important to protect the oceans and seas? Right? මුහුදු සහ සාගර අපි පරිස්සම් කර යුතුද? How does the life of ocean affect life on earth? ඉතින් මුහුදේ තියෙන ජීවිතය කොහොමද බලපාන්නේ පොළොව මත තියෙන ජීවිතයට? How can we help? අපි කොහොමද උදව් කරන්නේ? So I have put up the answers for you just as like a little sample to support you. The ocean produces more than 50% of the planet's oxygen, and it regulates our climate and weather patterns. We also rely on the ocean to transport goods, and it contributes to the worldwide economy through tourism, food, and other industries. Not to mention, communities across the globe rely on fish for protein and ocean ingredients used to make modern medicine. ඉතින් ගොඩාක් වාසි තියෙනවා අපිට මුහුදෙන් අපි ගන්න ප්‍රයෝජන ගොඩයි පෘථිවියේ කියන්නේ මහ පොළොව මත ඉන්න අපිට, right? So it's important that we protect the ocean, the sea life, because if not, we as human beings would not be able to survive. And the next one was, how can we help? Educate yourself, advocate and spread awareness. කියන්න අනිත් අයට ඒ ගැන දන්න දේවල්. Reduce your CO2 emissions, carbon dioxide පාවිච්චි කියන්නේ මේ වාතයට මුදාහරින එක, මේ අපි පරිසරයට මුදාහරින එක අඩු කරන්න ඕනේ. Keep the ocean plastic free. මුහුදු වල් වලට ප්ලාස්ටික් දාලා ජීවය විනාශ කරන්න එපා. Minimize direct threats to coral reefs. ඒ කියන්නේ coral පරවලට එන්න පුළුවන් හානිය පුළුවන් තරමක් අපි අවම කරන්න ඕනේ, right? So this was a very short lesson, Waterbodies කියන එක. හැබැයි මට ඕනුනේ ඉක්මනට touch කරන්න ඕගොල්ලන්ට ඒකේ ඒ වචනේ තියෙන වටිනාකම සහ එන්න පුළුවන් questions මොනවද කියන එක, right? So I would like you to go through this lesson, watch the video, answer the questions and prepare yourself. So with that, we come to the end of this lesson, Waterbodies.